Yo, what up everyone? It's your boy Commonsense. I'm super excited to present to you the one, the only, the legend. That's right, Joe Higashi. Joe Higashi's coming to City of the Wolves, and SNK has gave me the opportunity to present him to you. I'm super excited for your boy coming to the game, and I cannot wait to show you guys what he can do. Joe Higashi was first introduced to the world back in the first Fatal Fury 34 years ago. It's crazy to see so many years later he's back and better than ever. Now he's older and wiser, hence the glasses, and now he's a teacher preacher. The whole game is about this teacher-apprentice relationship. You got Box and Grant, Hoka Tomorrow and Andy and Mai, you got Marco and Rio, you got Rock and Terry, you got Kim Kafwan and his two children, and now you have Joe and Preacher. The saga continues. You know what's crazy? The first time I was introduced to Joe, I was like 8 years old at a skating ring. I remember getting off the skating ring and then being drawn to the arcade machine. And when I went to go look, I remember seeing this tall guy with extremely tall hair. I was like, who is that? Then this man threw tornadoes out of his hand. I was so blown away. Years later, I played CVS 2 and I realized that was Joe. I was always loved his high energy and explosiveness. And then I saw him in one of my favorite fighting games ever. That was KOF 13. And he had the coolest combos in the game. Needless to say, I'm a huge fan of Joe. So to finally play him in City of the Wolves is really a dream come true. Let's jump into it.
Hope you've battened down the hatches, because we're anticipating some Category 5 Muay Thai.
Joe in City of the Wolves is sick. This man got strong rushdown, extremely strong zoning, and definitely going to shine in City of the Wolves. Everything he has a super solid purpose, from his normals to his special moves. You can tell SNK really thought him out. He's extremely well-rounded and also sneaky fast. So Joe's Hurricane Upper has returned. The legendary move is back, guys. It's amazing for zoning and controlling space, but it's also really good for combos now. The heavy Hurricane Upper can hit twice. It definitely is a lot of pressure to deal with. He can do the one where he shoots out 2 hurricanes, but then he can fake out where he only throws out 1 and then fakes out the second one. So you can kind of mix it up. Overall, it's really strong. The EX1 is plus on block, but it's also really strong for combos as well. It doesn't go full screen, but it doesn't need to. Joe's handling business either way. This leads me to Joe's fireball game in the corner. This man gets plus frames on the fireball after a throw in the corner. It's plus 11. It's crazy. You throw somebody in the corner, you throw the fireball, it's plus 11. They are just stuck. He can either do far heavy punch, he can dash up, throw again, and then repeat the process. He can, if it hits, he can get a combo off of it. Like if it hits, he can like dash up and combo off of the hit on reaction. If it's counter hit, he can do an even bigger combo. It's crazy. I really love it. So yeah, throw people in the corner if you get a chance. Throw that fireball, put that plus frame fireball on them, and go to work. So Tiger Kick has to be the coolest looking move in the game. This dude is literally kicking tigers out of his knee. I don't want to hear, he's the Tiger knee champion from here on out. But anyway, Tiger Kick's amazing as an anti-air tool, as an invincible tool, and it's an amazing combo extender, especially as EX. You can use this EX to get a lot of things going, from jab EX to crouching standing light punch into EX Tiger Kick. You can get fierce in the use EX Tiger Kick. It is an amazing combo extension. Plus, it's the coolest looking move in the game. He's shooting tigers. He's shooting tigers out of his knee. I'm in love. Use Tiger Kick. Joe is a command grab character. Spread the word. This man has a command grab. This move, Fearless Man, which is the counter move, it counters all highs. He can go from, he can throw, he can do a quick, like a quick attack, he can do an overhead, or he can do a low. And so you can just mix up these options from Fearless Man. terrifying. The command grab itself leads into really huge damage. So like, you don't want to be next to Joe, man. When he goes to the Fearless Man, you're in a world of hurt because he has so many ways to blow up anything somebody does. You gotta look out. So yeah, Fearless Man, Joe, yeah, command grab Joe is here. Be ready. Oh my God. So now you got the Golden Tsumasaki. This move is really smooth. It's a classic move that Joe's already have, but now it has like a smooth uses. For instance, like you can sneak in with it from afar, like to just kind of get in. You can use it to jump. If you use the roundhouse version or the heavy version, you can use it to jump over the person. So like if you're in the corner, you can sneak and do this to put them in the corner. But one of the smoothest uses, in my opinion, is used to jump over people mashing. So if you like do some pressure and then do it in their mashing, you can jump over, hit their crouching jab or whatever button they're mashing, get a counter hit, and then get a combo. So that's kind of what I look for when I'm going to try to use it, is try to look for if anybody's mashing something, it's just a different way to kind of jump over them mashing. So it's a really good move, definitely something to sneak in, definitely something to look for. So now you have Bakuretsu King, the 1,000 punch. One of the classic Joe moves. It's pretty good. I use the EX version of most of its combo extensions. That's what I really use it for. But you can use the jab one, just like if you want a little quick like a follow-up after getting like a crouching short, crouching jab, you can go into Bakuretsu King. He has 2 follow-ups. He has Boom Punch, which is just an extension. And then he has the overhead, which is called Boom Elbow. And that's pretty good. You can sneak in the elbow or the elbow to the head and get like a counter hit or just an overhead to knock someone down. But like I said, I use it the most for the EX one because that lets you get into really, really big combos out of everywhere. So it's really, really good. Joe's dash is super quick. I love it. Talk about someone can keep on the pressure. This dude can get in so quick you won't even see what's happening. And mixing in all your other normals and all the other pressure tools he has, plus the dash, it's gonna be crazy hard to stop. This dude can go crazy offense, and then he has his zoning as well, so he can mix between the two. That's just a perfect character. They nailed it with him, and that dash is definitely something that everyone's gonna have to be looking out for. Just look at the way Joe can get in and then like throw again. Like it's so quick. Like I said, so the person has to guess. Like, is it gonna dash and throw again? Am I gonna dash and put the pressure? And he can just get in, come back in. The opponent has to guess. And then you can mix up between like if you wanna dash in, if you wanna use a special tag to get to him, you know, there's plenty of ways to get back in. So yeah, I'm loving it, man. I was playing around with him and just having a blast. And it's still so much more to find out, right? This is just my limited time touching them. I can't wait for everyone to go crazy and see what we all come up with. It's gonna be insane. It's gonna be insane. Joe's air Revblow is super sick. It's kind of like a dive kick in a way. If a person goes for an anti-air, they completely crush the anti-air if you time it correctly, and you get a super fat combo. I love it. It's like a dive kick. Joe with a dive kick. Yeah, look out for his air Revblow. It's a problem. I love Joe's far standing heavy punch. You gotta be careful though, because you don't wanna miss. But if you can time it and get the spacing right, man, that thing allows him to sneak in from so far. He just comes out of nowhere with a spin elbow, boom. And then you can like just do it into like DP. You can do it into like fireball. You can do it into feint cancel. You can do it into whatever you want to kind of get your offense going. So it's a great way from afar to kind of sneak in with a button. And if you get a hit, you can get really, really big combos. And if you don't get a hit, you can like cancel out into a feint and then go for like a just a fin bait or something like that. There's a lot of things you can do. Just be careful with it. Use it wisely and it's gonna go a long way. Really cool move. Joe's crouching heavy punch is sick. If you're looking for big damage, throw that move out. But be careful, somebody can jump over and blow you up. But if you're making a good read, you can hit confirm into huge damage. Huge, huge damage. It's one of his biggest damage starters. So it's definitely a move to use. You just gotta be strategic with it, use it smart. You can use it to stop people's approaches, get a nice fat counter hit if somebody tries to dash on you, you make the read. Or if you're just doing pressure and you get a counter hit with crouching heavy punch, you can lead to a fat combo and the cool combos. So look out for crouching heavy punch. Definitely another amazing tool in Joe's sick arsenal. So talk about Joe's heavy punch. This move is weird, but I think you can work with it. So his jump heavy punch is kind of wild. So when he does it, it whips on crouchers, but it hits people standing. I think you can like come up with some setups where like if you do it like BD and you jump heavy punch, you can use it to kind of like whiff and then get like a throw and try to throw people off, try to mix things up. But yeah, most people are gonna be standing anyway. Like if you see somebody crouching, then probably use a different button so you don't go for your jump in and completely miss trying to do heavy punch. But it's cool to know that move whiffs on crouchers, but can lead to some kind of ambiguous throw situations. So just something to mess around with. Joe's best move, at least one of them, close standing light kick. It's a nightmare. +3 on block. And on hit, it's +7, which allows you to go into that crouching heavy punch I was telling you about, into a fat combo. So yeah, you want to abuse that. You can do the crouching light kick or the standing light kick, and if they block it, it's +3. You can do a frame trap with your crouching heavy punch, which is 7, right? So that's the frame trap in itself. But if it hits, you can still go into that same heavy punch and get a big combo. So either way, you're good. Very, very strong move. Yeah, it's something you want to look out for. Definitely use his light click kick. That is the move to start his pressure, get everything going. Joe's sick, bro. I need more time. He's too cool, man. I cannot wait to see what everyone does with him, man. SNK really knocked it out of the park with this guy. So then you got far standing light kick. It's a pretty good move. Kind of do it to kind of check the space, right? Like you throw it out and it's like a low risk but high reward. You can kind of buffer super behind it. Somebody run into it and they just get blown up by the super. So it's pretty cool. It's cool tool to have, and yeah, it's definitely something you can just sneak in there. So definitely don't forget about his far standing light kick. You have Joe's jump light kick. Really cool cross up. You know, typical cross up. Just letting you know which one he has, his light kick. So yeah, if you ever try to sneak in, get a full jump, don't forget to do the light kick and get a sneaky cross up from Joe. Definitely good for set play mix-ups, so don't hesitate to use it. Joe's forward light kick is really sneaky. A little sneaky low attack, you know, little shin check, you know. But it's pretty good. If you get a counter hit on it, he's allowed to get a combo off of jabs. It'll get you some really good damage. So it's something to sneak in, especially if you want to check your opponent like not standing. Joe's close heavy kick is a beast. This move is +4 on block, and if it hits, you get a fat counter hit that leads into big damage. You don't even need a counter hit. If you hit with a regular hit, you still can get a fat combo. It's sick either way. And also you can sneak in and kind of like beat out throws as well by doing that move. So it's a really good move to throw out, but in the long run, mixing it in with other tools, it's definitely something to throw in, throw off people. Definitely a move to look at. Then you got Joe's far standing heavy kick. Look, if you're Muay Thai, you gotta have this move. That strong boom, that kick, something special. And it's really good. Like, it's good to kind of check the space from afar. The cool thing is, it's a target combo too. So if you hit with it, you can hit confirm and then press heavy kick 2 more times and get the follow up. It's a 1, 2, 3 hit. It's actually really sick. You can also use it just to confirm in the supers. So you can do like far standing heavy kick. If it hits, then just rip in the supers. So it's actually really cool. You can use it with or without supers if you hit. Really smooth move, really good poke, and definitely something you should definitely use in your arsenal. Well, there you have it, guys. The legend Joe Higashi is coming to Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. I had a blast playing with Joe, and I hope my God helps showcase how powerful Joe really is. I'm super excited to see what everyone's going to do with Joe, and I hope my God helped everyone get started in the right direction. He's going to be crazy. I want to give a special shout out to SNK for giving me the opportunity to work with you guys. It's been an awesome opportunity to learn Joe, and it's been an even more pleasure presenting him to you guys. Don't forget to follow me on socials and leave a like. Thank you guys for stopping by, and I can't wait to see you guys in the City of the Wolves. Later, everyone.
Fatal Fury! City of the Wolves!